from?
And my name is Julian Allen. I'm from Waterbury, Connecticut.
When did you first start playing basketball?
Well, I first started playing, I would say eighth grade, summer of eighth grade. Yeah.
Did you always want to play basketball or did you want to play other sports too?
Well, the funny thing is, Jello, I played freshman football. I played varsity as a freshman. And then I changed over, and I used to box a little bit, but I changed over to basketball because it just seemed better for me, and everybody was pushing me more to play basketball.
How did it feel to win state championship?
One of the best feelings in the world, man. Best feelings ever. You
My
know.
brother just won it for football and basketball.
Yeah, I heard. Nothing like getting one of those rings. I love.
What was your favorite memory from high school basketball?
With me, it would be probably beating our rivals, Trinity Catholic, beating them in the state championship after losing as a junior, coming back and winning as a senior.
I heard you were Connecticut Player of the Year. Were you surprised when you won that award?
Yes, I was a little bit surprised because there's a lot of politics into that, but senior year, it was a great feeling.
In that year, who's the best player you went against?
Best player I went against that year, I would probably say probably Doug Wiggins from Hartford.
What was your favorite memory from high school basketball?
Or the best memorable moment, that would be when I scored my 1,000 points. We played against Woodlawn. I dunked on this kid. It was nasty. It was nasty.
I can imagine that. Who was your favorite teammate that you played with
My favorite teammate in high school,
in general?
best teammate I played with is probably Willie Powers. And that's when I was in college in Georgia Southern.
What was the biggest thing that you accomplished?
Biggest thing I accomplished, Jaleel, will probably be making it to the NBA minor league. For me, that would be probably playing in the NBA G League. Signing my first contract. That was, that was very heartwarming right there. That was probably my biggest moment, I would say.
What team did you play for?
I played for the Springfield Armor, which now is probably, I think, the Winchester Knicks are team out of Springfield.
I heard Kobe Bryant was both of our favorite players.
Yes,
Um,
it is.
do you have anything to say about that? Because I think I'm the bigger fan.
Yeah, okay. Well, all right. We definitely gotta have a face off, but you on the right team, my boy. That's how you know we cousins for real.
If you could play one on one with any player, who would it be?
Probably Stephen Curry. Now, my favorite probably Stephen Curry. I
What do you
played
think the
against
score
him.
would be?
Psh, I don't know. I probably think it would be game 21. Probably Kobe. But Stephen Curry, I think it'd probably be 18-21. He might get me by a couple points, maybe. But
If you could play any other sport than basketball, what would it be?
for me, it'd probably be football, or I probably would have tried harder in boxing. But I'll say football. I think I'll be a great tight end or wide receiver.
Who was the hardest player you ever had to play against?
Probably Stephen Curry. Play Stephen Curry.
You played against him?
Yeah, I played against him 3 times in college, actually. He was tough, man.
Mm. Who was that? What was your favorite part about being on a G League team?
Really, my favorite part was really the training, being able to talk to NBA guys and getting NBA training, just every other week, not knowing if you're gonna make the NBA or not. Just that feeling alone is really irreplaceable. The training was the best I ever had, really.
What do grades mean?
Grades, I love, was probably the most important part. And I say that because you won't be able to go to the school you really want to or get get the notoriety you want without the grades. So the grades is definitely a big part of it.
If you could go back and tell your younger self something, what would it be?
Be more patient. You know, mine would be to be more patient.
I saw that you played in the NBA G League. What was it like experiencing and what did you learn from that?
Really a lot of experience, and I learned really to open up the game, meaning everything ain't fast. In college, it was more of a fast pace. Everything is quick, quick, quick. When I got to the G League, it was more learning, more plays, more time management, more about making the right move than actually being fast. You know,
What is your career high for every level?
for high school, career level 35, college 28, and professionally 32.
Yeah. If a kid dreams of playing in the NBA G League, what would you tell them?
Practice, practice, and confidence. Even if you're 9 years old, the more you practice, the greater you're going to be. And just having that confidence when you get on that stage, when you're playing against different guys and different coaches. It's okay to be nervous, but don't never be scared. So I would just say, practice and confidence.
What should kids practice the most?
Mm, Kids should practice. I think they should practice more one-on-one skills as far as shooting, you know, teamwork, dribbling. The one-on-one, the little things is what leads to big things. So for kids, certain kids that I train, I tell them just the main focus, in the fundamentals of the game.
Do you have any shout outs to people that you think helped you get to the highest level you got to?
Big shout out definitely to my college coach, my junior college coach. Shout out to my aunties, my cousins, and them, ones who believed in me even before I even stepped on, the pro stage. Just believing I can do it at a high school stage. And God, man, gotta put God. God always was always there for me. I'm a firm believer in praying 2, 3 times a day. And that's all I really needed.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, cuz. Appreciate you, man. Keep going, baby.